No, it's this one. I can't figure this out. I know you guys must think that I am a total lunatic. This technology. Okay, so I don't know. I'll get the hang of this eventually. I know I will. So let me start out by saying hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here. You made it to my homeroom for success here every day. And there's my alarm. So it must be 3 o'clock. Let me dismiss that. And actually, I'm still trying to fool with some things here. This is bothering me with the lights. Maybe that'll work. I can't, all the technology. And it's funny because as much as you try to get it organized before I do the presentation and before I turn this on, the lights change, the camera angles change, I can't see it until you turn it on. And again, I think these glasses are just the worst. So I'm sorry, you guys, I'm having a bit of a day. I guess because maybe it's Friday the 13th, maybe that's what it is. So I'm Kirsten Peck. Let me get back to introducing myself and getting this started. I am a high school teacher. Usually I teach freshman English. I teach social studies and world history, but I seem to gravitate more towards English and more towards freshmen. But anyway, I have put together a program over my summer vacation because I realized that there were students that struggle in my classroom, and I really wanted to put together a way to help them. And so it's a little bit of a different thing because it's a challenge, and it's a workout every day for about 15 minutes of reading and writing and thinking and actually working for about 15 minutes. But it is designed to help move a student towards what they're interested in life, what they'd like to pursue possibly as a career, but working on communication skills and problem solving. And we have a project in the challenge called the Catalyst for Change, and lots of different things every day, something different. But by the end of the 31 days, it's kind of working through a process of self-discovery and growth. And so I'm here every day to introduce myself and talk a little bit about the challenge and what it's about. And actually, this business is a startup business because I just am launching this now. And so I'm going through a lot of the things that we talk about in the challenge, as far as, setting your dreams on something that you'd like to accomplish and working towards it as a goal and as planning and as how do you reach your goals and your dreams. And so I'm using myself as a model because here I am, and I'm transitioning from being a high school classroom teacher into being more of like a growth mindset coach and more of working with students individually rather than in my typical classroom. So I'm going through this change of what I wanted to do with my life. And so it's fun to talk about it, and I want to have transparency, and I want to share this with students because I don't think a lot of people have this kind of information. And I named it the Smart Start Challenge because I wanted students to get the best life that they possibly could, and the sooner the better. Time goes very quickly, and there's nothing holding you back. Absolutely nothing is holding you back except your own little fear or your own little, I'm not sure what I'm doing, which is why you need a coach to push you towards your greatness. That's what coaches do. They bring out the talent that's already hidden within the person. And so that's why I'm here. And so every day I'm here working at 3 o'clock in Florida. It is today, like I said, it's Friday the 13th, which is kind of a spooky day if you believe in superstitions. And one of the things, so I have topics every day, and today I pulled study skills. And one of the things that we talk about in the challenge are the study skills and the need to, when you take in information and you're thinking about it, there is a need to write it down and produce something with your thinking. Studies have shown and research has proven that just reading something and committing it to memory just the first time you read it and never using it again, or within the next few days not using it again, that truly will not actually be learning, that is just a brief memory kind of thing, that you might remember something that you heard once a few days ago. And that the studies are showing that you really have to do some work and do some processing with information in order to get it into your brain patterns and into absorbing and actually being learning in your brain. And that I'm saying this because a lot of times I hear students and I see people in my classroom just reading it once and then they got it. And then when they go to take the test, they don't do very well because they don't remember anything. And so, this working with the information, repeated times of working with the information, and then leaving some time off and then coming back and working on it again. And that really is a process, that it's endurance training. I mean, think about it from athletes. Athletes do weight training in order to be able to go out and play the sport. Weightlifting has absolutely nothing to do with actually playing the sport. It's about conditioning the muscles so that when they swing the bat, this muscle and this muscle and this muscle know exactly what to do as they swing. So it's like that at school. And the idea that, so in my notes here and my study skills, it's about writing things down. And when you write things in your own words and in your own thinking and summarizing and literally capturing it, it's a eye-hand movement, and it does not have to be handwritten. It can be typed. That there is this interaction with your mind in building up your muscles. And so, those study skills are about taking notes not only during class, but then when you go back and you're sitting in your room and in your study area and you're working through it, then you have to reread it and write it down again, and then summarize it and put it on a Post-it note, and then talk about it with somebody, and then all different ways to actually go through the process of learning. So excuse me. So I'm saying all of this today because 31 days of working and the idea that you have to work every day, and how that is a growing up kind of reality of having responsibility and taking responsibility and saying, I'm going to do this today. It's important to me. I'm going to work my best. I'm going to put in the best effort so that I can reach the highest level I can. And that's a work ethic, and that is endurance, and that is training, and that the more you do it, the easier it comes. And, all of those things come into play. And it's true as it relates to your brain and the muscle here between your ears that needs this interaction, and that needs this workout, and it needs water to drink. It needs to sleep. And it really is something that you can develop and make better. So all just kinds of, things to think about, or pep talk, or that's why you take notes in class, and that's why you should be writing things down, and you should be doing those explorative writings of what if, and if I did this, what would happen, and like imagination kinds of things to really get your brain engaged and get it working. And that, I tend to focus on critical thinking here in the challenge, but then the other side of that is creative thinking. And those as well, those skills can be developed and need to be developed so that we can be the best people that we can be. So that's what I'm about. And I hope you'll come join me in the challenge. The website is at askmisspeck.com. And go over there to get your tickets for the challenge. I have individual coaching times as well as the actual book that you can get over there and just join me here on YouTube every day. So that'll work as well. So anyway, that's my latest and greatest for today. Thanks for coming over, and I'll be here again tomorrow on the Smart Start Challenge. Take care. Bye.